Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot for a yes or no and why or why not pick a card. We're going to ask Spirit for some information and some guidance on our yes or no, but before we do that, when I was getting ready, I was asking for some insight from Spirit, and I got a couple of things. One, this is a time of opportunity for us. So this is a timeless read. You're meant to find it, come across it when it's right for you, when it's meant for you. But this is a time of opportunity. And for some of us, we just need to tidy things up a little bit. It's also about changing our perspective right now on certain aspects of your life. So being open to maybe different things or ideas or people or concepts. And that this is a really great time to feel good. Chiron, which is the wounded healer planet, is present. So when that's there, we want to address those things. And then lastly, at the time of this reading, Mercury is in retrograde. And that's just a reminder for all of us to reconsider the truths in our life, okay? So just some food for thought as we get started. All right, so let's proceed with the choices. Your first choice here is a selenite heart. So this is group 1. Okay, beautiful stone to work with the angels and for clearing energy, keeping away negative energy. This is group 2. This is a black banded agate skull. See all the different banding around it. It's a great stone for grounding. Okay, skulls have an amazing esoteric metaphysical history and story and provenance. If you're interested in it, I would recommend it. It's pretty fascinating. This is a gray and white agate butterfly. Those of you who are transitioning to a new aspect in life, letting go of something that was no longer serving you, or you feel like it's kind of played itself out. This is lapis for group number 4. This says be present. This one's a beautiful piece. It's got the gold in it right here. And on the other side, it says be grateful. This is actually a worry stone. Group 5, this is a pyrite. This really helps us manifest things in our material world when we think of material possessions. And then for group 6, this is angelite, polished on this side. And this is a little rough on this side. Another beautiful stone to work with the angels, the archangels. Of course, Archangel Michael, his color is blue. All right, so here we go. We have 6 choices. 1, selenite heart. 2, banded black agate skull. 3, agate gray and white butterfly. 4, lapis lazuli worry stone. That's just what it's called. You don't have to be worried to choose that. Pyrite is 5, and angelite is 6. Let's all take a moment. Deep breath, 2 or 3 of them. Make sure that your lower belly expands, and then slowly release it to the count of 4, and then choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and we'll get started. Hello, group 1. This is your selenite choice. It's a heart. We've got selenite here and here. It's a great stone for protection. Great stone to work with the angels. It's a very nice stone for clearing. All right, so angel, spirits, and guides. We're going to start with what flips out. So we've got the 10 of Wands here. The 10 of Swords. Okay, end of a cycle for you. Yep, Ace of Wands, definite end of a cycle. 1, 1, 1, 10, 10, 1. And the 6 of Cups. Okay, so for you, group 1, what I'm getting, and bottom of the deck is the Lovers, 6, 6. So we have some serious number synchronicity here. 1, 1, 1, 11, 11. If you're seeing those numbers, if you're finding that you continually start thinking about something and those numbers show up, or the number 6s or 66s, these are numbers that Spirit's going to try and get your attention when you are in certain thought modes, okay? So one of the things that they like to do is if we find ourselves in patterns, they will show us numbers or things that resonate with us, things that make sense to us, to remind us to say, hey, maybe snap out of that a little bit, or change your energy, or yes, focus more on that. So it's about awareness, okay? Everything with spirit is about awareness and our connection to that which is within us. So for you, group 1, this is definitely an end of a really difficult cycle for you, a time where you were just not appreciated, not loved, not valued, so much so that it actually made you start to think, you know what, they must be right. I must not be worth that. I must not be able to accomplish that. I must not be able to move forward in that way in my life. I must not be able to receive the blessings that I see so many other people come in and have in their life, because you're feeling, and this is from outside sources, okay? This is outside people and circumstances kind of pushing that on you. And for some of you, this is about a relationship, past relationships. And for some of you, this is about something that went on for a very long time. For some of you, it's definitely something that happened in childhood, and it's been lingering in your subconscious for a very long time. For some of you, this has been a relationship that you've had for 6 months or 6 years, or it was 6 months ago or 6 years ago. But there's something very significant about the number 6. It might be a birth date in the month of June, some kind of milestone with the number 6 for some of you. But this is very much about some negative energy, some negative talk, some negative actions, some very hurtful things that was cast upon you, that was done to you, that was said to you, okay? Because with the 10 of Swords, this is how we think and feel about ourselves, right? And the 10 of Wands is our energy is like zapped. We just don't have it in us anymore. But what's fantastic is you have this card right in the middle of this spread, which is the Ace of Wands. That end of a cycle is going to, for some of you, you had to hit rock bottom so that you could float to the surface, so that you could rise, so that you could fly out of the fire and the ashes. Some of you had to be scorched to earth because you weren't willing to make a change for your highest and greatest good, for you to be in a state of appreciating, loving, and recognizing yourself for who you are, okay? This was something that you were kind of given nudges, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, for a long time about making changes, and you just kind of hung there with what you knew, what you wanted, what you were set on, what people told you should have, and it really kind of left you in a situation that was very detrimental. And so some of you have to deal with some healing. Now, if you listened to the intro, great. If you didn't, you might want to, but I said, I tuned in with the energies, and one of the energies I got from Spirit is that Chiron, the planet Chiron, is present at this time. Chiron is the wounded healer, okay? And it's a time to feel better about ourselves. I also said that it's a time of opportunities and tidying things up. That's all the messaging that, I was getting before we pulled a single card today, and that is very fitting for you here. All right, so let's see what we have for the 10 of Wands for you. I just want to clarify. Yeah, look at that. The Emperor. This is taking charge. This is owning your stuff. This is, saying, I'm done with that. I'm moving forward. This is so much. I love this with this because there's so much energy around this. There's so much intention about the new, the changes, the taking advantage of the opportunity, right on the 10 of Wands. Let's see about the 10 of Swords here. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Look at that. Victory, overcoming, no more thinking you're not worth it, no more listening to that negative self-talk, and no more believing the garbage that people said about you and to you, okay? This is time for you to step into your own power. This is about overcoming. This is about opportunities, exactly what the energy was sharing, was being shared from Spirit. And then you have Ace of Cups. This is about your emotions and the way you feel about the new that's coming towards you, the new opportunity, leaving behind this area of the past, okay? So you've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is about a new start, a restart, okay? This is about going back and feeling strong enough to go to that, the starting gates and join the race of life, okay? The race of making things better for yourself. So huge improvements there. So I really like that for you. And look at that, bottom of the deck. Yeah, moving on from those toxic relationships, the people, the situations that kept you from believing in yourself, from thinking that you were worthy of something so much more and better. So I love the clarifiers for you. Very nice. Okay, angel spirits and guides. What else do we have for group 1? Okay, first card, creation, soul expression, something new, the number 10, 10, 10, 10, 1, 1, 1, 1. Again, this is you expressing yourself from the soul level, okay? See all this yellow? She believes in herself. She wants to grow something new. She wants to start fresh. She's out in the sunshine. She's absorbing all the positive energy, something new. So beautiful energy. So for you, pile 1, this is about you expressing yourself, creating something really beautiful, and doing something consciously about looking forward, taking steps. That's that Ace of Wands. Something that you would really love. That's that Ace of Cups. Moving forward, the Chariot is a card of moving towards something positive, victorious, overcoming, and finding a space of self-love and approval of self, being proud of yourself. 6 of Wands is about moving forward, victory, stepping forward, and you have considered action, looking forward, number 26. Okay, so really powerful, beautiful cards for you, pile 1. Angel spirits and guides. So this is all about you believing in yourself, you coming out strong. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So we have a lot of wand energy coming, saying full moon, time to move forward, time to believe in yourself. Aries energy. So you might be Aries, but Aries energy, that's first house stuff, right? That's about you. How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about your appearance? How do you feel about new beginnings? How do you feel about your attitude and your identity and your approach to life? This is Mars pushing you. So look at that right over the the Ace of Wands, right? Very powerful. This is like I'm drawing a line in the sand, okay? No more of this disempowering stuff. I'm drawing a line in the sand. Anything that empowers me, anything that helps me grow, anything that helps me evolve, anything that makes me happy, I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to run with that. I'm going to do that. Self-confidence. And here's another number 6. So now we have 666. It's not a bad number, okay? It's a very powerful, positive number. Strong self-belief and a sense of self-worth. This card is amazing for you, group 1. Having the ability to, no matter what direction you look, no matter where you go, you see self-confidence, you see a self-belief and a sense of worth. Creating your soul expression in something new, looking forward, right? This is about you looking in the mirror and you see someone else until you get used to seeing that image and you realize, oh no, that's me. That's who I've been that whole time, right? That's my soul, right? That's my soul expression. And even if you're not Aries, we all need to embody that Aries Mars energy when we want to really make a big shift. And you have at day's end, rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect with spirit. So when we move out of old, stagnant, painful, troublesome energy, we need to recoup. Okay, so this is giving me 4 of Swords vibes. So for us to continually push, we need to have moments of reflection, moments of quiet, moments of peace, moments of rest, okay? So I know some of you are like, I'm gonna make a list, I'm gonna do this every day, I'm gonna do this X, Y, and Z to the point of, exhaustion. So we do need to kind of balance that energy out a little bit and take a moment to say, hey, what have I accomplished today that helped me move forward in my goal? That maybe I only had one thing today, but that was one thing. Or maybe I didn't do anything to sabotage my feelings about myself or where I'm going in life or how I'm showing up. So that's a win, and I reflect on that and I say I made positive steps forward, okay? So for you, it's going to be very important that there's a balance, okay? There's going to be the need to check in with yourself and make sure that you're feeling, not worn out, not drained, We don't need to drain ourselves. All right, angel spirits and guides. What else do we have for group 1, please? Group 1, please. Angel spirits and guides. Yeah, look at this. Walk your truth. This is about your soul expression. This is about considered action because you're making conscious steps, right? The Ace of Wands is that cosmic connection, and it's all about your consciousness. It's all about what your soul resonates with. It's all about your truth. For some of you, it's going to be walking your truth. For some of you, it's going to be looking at your truth. For some of you, it's going to be finding your truth, okay? And then you have Golden Crown. So for some of you, it's going to come in connections, intuitive hits, like aha ideas, aha moments. Things are going to hit you where you're like, oh, that was the old me. I'm not doing that again. I'm not going to embrace anything that carries that old energy, that stagnant energy. Okay. And the last card that flipped out with them is balance. So the number 2 is about balance. It's about creating. It's about restoration. It's about equilibrium. So that fits very well with end of days rest. As we start to, even when we leave energy that's difficult to process and deal with, okay? It's work that we do, and we need to rest and rejuvenate so we can continue to work on balancing our energy, okay? For some of you, this is second house stuff with regard to finances, balancing out your finances, moving into something where you have a more balanced life that's not so draining. So for you, again, it's going to be taking, conscious steps forward, but to maintain some kind of healthy balance in your expectations and the way you see things. And then you have the present moment. So staying in the present moment, because if we go forward too far, we start to think, oh, we haven't accomplished enough. We haven't done enough. We're not there yet. Everyone else has this. Everyone else has done that. They're getting more accomplished than I am, faster than I am. So we don't want to do that. And we definitely do not want to go into the past, okay? We never move backwards, so we don't want to go there. The present moment. I am a mindful person who truly lives and experiences the present moment. I will not autopilot my way through tasks. Yeah, so again, when we're in the present moment, that's when we can really connect with our intuition. We can get over the fear. We can kind of manage our goals, keep an eye on the growth that we have, but use the wisdom that we've learned in the past. Stay positive and put the proper amount of effort forward so that we can day by day, step by step, direction by direction, move forward with something that resonates with our soul, and knowing that we can accomplish this and that spirit is there to help us, okay? So group 1, this spread is incredibly positive because you are leaving this energy, okay? So this is a yes, group 1. You're leaving this energy, and everything around it is very empowering, and the clarifiers for tarot are very empowering. And of course, I love these as your 2 major oracles. So definitely a yes for you. Every month at the new moon, I give away a free reading. They're upwards of 60 minutes. If you're interested, make sure you like and subscribe to the video, and in the comment section, write I enter. Okay. For those of you who have asked in the comment section about personal readings, the information is in the description box. Okay. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hi, group 2. This is your black banded agate skull. Okay. If you're interested in the provenance and the esoterics in the skulls that have been around since pre-Mayan days, and the relative information and value and spiritual impact on humanity, it's a really interesting story. Otherwise, you might just like skulls. Okay, I take what flips out. First card out, Leo coming through. Strength. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, cards are jumping. 3 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right, so for you, group 2, this looks like something that has to do with your career or your finances. This is about, because bottom of the deck for you is 6 of Cups. This is about you really stepping into something that is far more suited for you, with an environment that is going to provide you with an opportunity to grow and expand. So this can be about stepping out on your own. This can be about changing your financial situation. This can be about coming into inheritance. But this feels like more of like something that you do because you're working towards it, because this is the intention of certain environmental factors, certain people, certain players, certain intentions coming together, okay? So that you're in a place that you feel comfortable. You're in a place where people recognize you. You're not forgotten about. You're not overlooked. For some of you, I'm feeling like you're no longer going to be, like the flower on the wall. You're going to speak up a little bit more. This is about you having some great intentions about creating something that is going to give you some financial improvements, or just a greater sense of people are going to know about you. People are going to start to notice you more. People are going to recognize you and what you do. Okay, so what I love about that too is you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So now we have 10-10, which is about stepping into something new. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is Jupiter energy coming through. And this is Jupiter energy coming through saying, this time you've had in the past, okay, where you didn't feel empowered, you weren't really ready for this next phase, you weren't healed yet to move into this next phase, you weren't ready to let go of the so-called, and it's not so-called, struggle of finances, because that is very real. But when we are always aligning with the word struggle in my finances, struggle in money, we get more struggle. Okay, so Spirit is saying this is more of a expansion, a growth in you moving into something where you're going to be able to feel more comfortable in your day-to-day life. Okay, so the result of that is you are going to step into this Leo energy. So Leo energy is really, strong energy about your self-expression, right? You might be have more of a dramatic flair about you. You might be a little bit more outspoken. And we talked about that with the 3 of Coins. You might be a little bit more like, this is what I want to create. This is how I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to play it small anymore. And for the people or the circumstances who treated like you were too young, or treated you like you didn't have enough knowledge yet, or you didn't have enough experience yet, or you haven't worked in the right places yet, or you're not ready for that next phase of life, okay, that's all going to be part of the past, because Jupiter's here. Jupiter's expansive, and this is you saying, here I am, I'm ready. Listen to me, I'm ready, okay? So let's see, what do we have here? Temperance, yeah, you've been patient, you've been waiting, you've been working on this. This is Sagittarius energy about, temperance is like, it's a lot about, well, this came at me, but that's possible. How do I deal with this? How do I overcome this? What do I do with this? And this is you kind of mastering that. And when you do that, you have a better financial situation, better outcome in your material world, better outcome in your overall well-being, because you are able to manifest through a variety of energies and situations and people that come into your life. Okay, you're kind of the master here of this situation, of your environment. Okay, and you're only going to be involved in situations where you can grow, where you can build upon where you've been. Okay, where you can do more for yourself and for those you care about. All right, let me see. Let's get one more card here. Yeah, leaving behind this 5 of Swords, which is that 6 of Cups. Something in the past was very disempowering. Something in the past was it messed you up a little bit, to be honest. And when I say messed you up, it's not like you're a failure or anything like that. But when we second guess our value, when we second guess who we are, when we second guess our place in life, when we second guess who we are and we compare ourselves to everybody else, that's 5 of Swords energy, taking too much space in your head, in your heart, and in your life, okay? So this is what's going to the wayside. This is part of your past, okay? This is all part of your future, which is really beautiful. All right, let's see. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 2, please? Yeah, look at that. Achievement. Look at the hands up in the air. Completion, reward. This is perfect. This is exactly 10 of coins and the expansive energy of Jupiter coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. Completion and reward. This is you doing the work. This is you taking the chances. This is you with this Leo energy coming out to show people, I can do this. I can do more than what you think I can. I can be all that I want to be. And the bottom of the deck is number 3, sensitivity and strength, tapping the forces within. So here we have 3-3. This is about freedom. Freedom from this 5 of Swords, freedom from past, freedom from things where you were cut off at the knees, you know, and you weren't allowed to step into a situation or a job or some kind of platform where you could show people what you were capable of, because you were minimized, because you minimized yourself, because there were too many things from your past that were kind of hanging on to you and keeping you kind of down. Okay, so this is manifesting something amazing because you're tapping the forces within. And that's where we get our strength. For some of you, it is through support that you're feeling from your guides and the angels. You see this white feather here. White feathers, you know, are always a message from spirit, along with coins, about you're on the right track. We're with you. You're not alone. You can do this. This will be one of your greatest achievements going forward. You will continue to build upon that, and you will understand that going forward, each step that we take and each moment that we move forward, we have the ability to say to ourselves, this was good. I took this step. This was good. I stepped out of my comfort zone. This was good. I had a windfall. This was amazing. I got a promotion. This was unbelievable. I got a contract. But we have to focus on the things that keep us propped up, okay? It's our job to take that on, because a lot of other people aren't going to be willing to do it for us. Look at that. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Now, hopefully you listened to the introduction. If you didn't, I mentioned that I tapped into the energies before we even started, and Spirit had said that one of the things to consider is that Chiron is present, which is the planet of the wounded healer, and it would be a time for healing, and that it would be a time to do something that makes us feel good. And there's a time to move into feeling good. It's a time about opportunities, tidying things up, and a new perspective, and you get a time for healing, balsamic moon, okay? So very synchronistic card based on what we got from Spirit before we pulled any cards today. And then you have sun. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. So for some of you, you really are trying to make a name for yourself. Now, it doesn't have to be in acting or in music. It certainly can be, but it can just be a name for yourself where in the past you've hidden in the shadows. In the past, you've always been quiet as a mouse. In the past, you've played it small. Okay, so the sun rules Leo and the strength card. So here you are. Spirit again is saying this is a time for you to move towards what it is you want, to move towards creation, to move towards abundance, to move towards those things that make you feel like the sun is shining on you in a way that makes you feel, you know how you just kind of step outside the first day of spring and the sun is out and you just sit there for a moment and just say, oh, this feels so good. That's the kind of energy coming through for you. And you need to stay in that present moment always and not go back into the past, okay? It's very important for you, group 2. 19, a nurturing heart, mother. I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. Yeah, this is for yourself. This is for others. This is about moving into that healing energy and the sun energy of compassion, right? Nurturing. Some of you are Cancer, have that Cancer placement within you, have that nurturing Cancer heart. Some of you, this is Capricorn energy coming in saying it's time for me to nurture myself and nurture what it is I'm trying to create and nurture what it is that I'm trying to manifest. Okay, we can no matter what we come into contact with in life, whether it's energy, feelings, emotions, jobs, people, opportunities, we have a chance to be compassionate and nurturing, right? Because that kind of energy puts us in a space of creating this environment with the kinds of people and the kinds of energy that we want to surround us, so that we can have this amazing energy from the Wheel of Fortune, where things do move into alignment for us, right? We're creating something. We're very, look how intent he is there. So really beautiful energy coming through. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. And awaken, that flew out. Yeah, a lot of you have had a spiritual awakening. A lot of you have just woken up to a situation where you said, I'm not gonna accept this anymore. You know, this is being the pilot of your own plane, right? The captain of your own ship. This is, I see things as they really are. I am going to go forward and I'm going to create what I need. And maybe it's not going to happen immediately, and maybe it's going to be small creative steps, but I'm not going to be here where I'm feeling the struggle. How long is it going to be till I don't struggle anymore? How long is it going to be until I'm not in pain anymore? How long is it going to be until I can let go of the past? Okay, that's what we need to awaken to, that we have to release and be open. Remember, I said it's a time of opportunities and tidying things up. It's about changing perspective. It's about reconsidering the truths in our lives. That's all what's showing up here for you, pile 2. So this is a beautiful yes for you. This is good forward momentum. Everyone has a little bit as we continue moving forward on where we're going in life. We all have to do a little bit of releasing. I mean, anyone who says they don't, unless you're a monk that's been, living in the mountains for your entire life, I don't think that's true for anyone. So, that is something you should also give yourself credit for, the things that you're able to release and let go of, the things that kept you in a space where you were stuck or not moving forward in life, and kind of letting that go a little bit. Awaken to how much it took you to get there, and be proud of yourself, okay? So this is a nice yes, group 2, a very nice yes, it's kind of like you're creating your life the way you want it to be, not taking no for an answer. All right, so if you're interested, every month I give away a free reading. It's given away at the new moon, and it's upwards of 60 minutes. If you're interested, please like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter. And again, I pull that name at random every new moon of every month. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 3. This is your choice. This is the agate butterfly, gray and black and white. All right, so we're going to take what flips out. We're going to start with tarot. What do we have for group 3? Okay, first card out, Sagittarius energy, is Temperance. The Fool. Okay, if you listen to the intro, you know that I talked about the Fool as part of the current energies. Justice. Look at all the major arcana. And the Two of Swords. Wow. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands. Group 2. This is all about you just really learning from your past and making a conscious choice to move into something that is really going to set you off on something that's new and exciting. Now, if you didn't hear the intro, before I started the reading, I asked for spirit guidance. They gave me the image of the Fool. They told me that this is a time of opportunities and to tidy some things up, that it was time to change perspective in certain aspects of our life. So be a little bit more open, embrace openness. That Chiron is in the planetary movement right now is prominent, and that's about the wounded healer. So that is all about feeling good about something, right? Looking forward to something where you feel good, and then reconsider the truths in your life, and you get the Fool. And why do we get the Fool? We get the Fool because in the past, there was something that was needing to be rebalanced because it was definitely problematic. When these two cards come out together, this energy is so strong about in the past, things were unbalanced. Things were causing a lot of disruption in life. Things were pulling you one way or the other. You felt conflicted. You felt pulled. You were uncertain. There was a lot of not going anywhere in life because whether that be, in a relationship or just something that you were hoping to secure in your life, because there was too much disruption of energy. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions, those create things, right? And when we're pulled and conflicted and uncertain and don't know how to deal with that energy, we don't go anywhere. So this is about being able to alchemize all that energy, right? Taking that beautiful approach of, okay, this is what's coming towards me. I'm going to see it for what it is, not the illusion that someone wants you to think it is, not the, line illusion pictures that they show you and tell you. Okay, this is about you really understanding. And you've got Libra energy here, which is knowledge, understanding, along with Sagittarian energy here, which is that beautiful fire energy, okay? So this is a nice balance for so many of you. And when you are balanced like that, you start to make different decisions, right? Because Two of Swords is like, I need to figure out what I'm doing. I need to make a decision. I need to kind of get out of my head a little bit and feel into it. Now here she barely has a veil covering her eyes, but in traditional tarot, her eyes are completely covered. She's in the shadow of the moon. So she has no choice when it comes to dealing with how she feels about things, what she's worried about, the duplicity of life, the polarity of her decisions, except to go within. So this is doing that and embodying this Queen of Wands, which is, it's just a really powerful energy about building something, maintaining something, nurturing something, going after what it is, and having the ability to realize that I can go after whatever opportunity I want, no matter what it is, and understand that you're going to get there. Okay, that's this really positive fire energy coming through here. So a nice balance of air and fire. Let's get a clarifier for this card. Temperance, angel spirits and guides. Yeah, the Hermit, of course. This is Virgo energy coming through. So this is spending time figuring out, going into that internal part of you, the soul, and getting some clarity through meditation or prayer or dreams or just, time in nature, time alone, quieting the space around you and really getting a sense of, oh, I get it now. My path is pretty clear. And then you've got the sun. So this is about creation, new beginnings. This is Leo coming through strong energy. Here I am. This is what I'm going to do. I believe in myself. I believe in the options that are there for me. I'm going to create this life I want. I'm going to leave behind drama. I'm going to express myself as the creator being that I am, worthy of so much more in life, really embodying that Queen of Wands. And then bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Yeah, moving on to something beautiful, something with blessings, something with abundance, something that makes you feel good about what you do and who you are. It doesn't have to be necessarily a job. It can just be about the way you present yourself in life, the way you communicate with people, the light you share, the love you share, okay? An ascension of yourself, a awakening of yourself, okay, into really powerful energy. When you have that many major arcana that are that strong, it really talks about transcending old energies, right? And putting you on a path where you create your reality. So I love that. All right, what else do we have for number 3, please? Angel spirits and guides, yes or no? Talent guides, 41, spirit mentors and teachers. So this is about you following your inspiration and you owning it, right? So maybe for some of you, you're going to partner up, learn from, spend time with a teacher, a mentor. Some of you are going to embody that role of mentor and teacher. Some of you are going to take what you've learned and experienced and mastered, and you're going to help other people move beyond their challenges. For others of you, this is about believing in your talents. So, a book, a movie, music, art, something that you want to create, something that you believe in. And then journey guide 22, travel, change, and location. So for some of you, this is picking up and moving somewhere different to experience what it is that you're looking for. You've been called, you've had a calling, right? You've aligned yourself with certain people, teachers, leaders, and you need to, they're showing me like a walkabout, an Aboriginal walkabout. So it's almost like you need to go on this journey, on this path, because there's something there that needs to help you create the next steps in your life and to bring in some balance. So 22 does have to do with creation and balance, and we've got justice here. And we also have the number here too. So you might be seeing the 222s, but that's a lot about empowering yourself to create what it is you want and need. And look at that, new moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success. So believing in yourself, understanding that the things that you've learned along the way, there was a purpose. Even the things that we think that was useless, that was painful, that was detrimental, they all have a purpose. And then meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So many of you, we talked about different downloads that you may have received in times of sleep, in meditation, maybe out in nature, but you're seeing things differently. For some of you who have kind of embraced an altered, an additional, a different spiritual way of looking at things, much of that is going to be elevated and expanded through meditation and contemplation. Some of you are really going to be drawn to something that you feel like, I have to do this, I have to go, I have to explore this. There's like not a decision. I need to step outside of my comfort zone a little bit, and it'll get me to a place where I achieve my goal. What's that goal? It's different for each and every one of you because this is a general read. On target 31, you are following your ideal life path. Amazing synchronicity. Look at that from Spirit. Okay. Group 4. Oh, sorry. Group 3. Group 3. The present. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. So this message comes up an awful lot lately. When there's a lot of chaos, when there's a lot of shifts in energy that are coming from everywhere, when there's a lot of pressure on us as souls, okay? The divine comes in, the cosmic comes in and says, stay in the present moment. It's how we maintain balance and equilibrium. That's why the message of meditation is so important, because, and it doesn't, I always say this, but I like to remind everybody, you don't have to sit cross-legged in an uncomfortable position, if that's how you see it, in dead silence and meditate for an hour. It can be 5 or 10 minutes of something just where you kind of go into the void of no extra noise, okay? It's amazing how things come to you. It's amazing how things just show up. And it may not show up in that very second meditation, but it will flow into you, okay? You will get the information that you need. There is no doubt. So if we stay in that present moment, we can be open and we can hear and feel and know what Spirit's trying to do to help us as we move forward in this journey. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Yeah, look at that. Shine. 29. This is 11. When we are on the right path, when we are on the journey that we're meant to be on, that's like following our north node, right? Our North Star. That's when we start to really exude confidence and our abilities, and things become apparent that were always unknown, and we really start to shine. Okay, so, and remember, you've got on target and you've got confidence is the key to success, and this is new moon in Leo. So major transformations for some of you that are going to lead you into a life of success. What is that for you? Maybe it's success is the way we normally think about it, you know, in a job, in the community. Maybe it's just success in overcoming your past. Maybe it's success in moving forward in a way that's empowered and brave, okay? Maybe it's success in leaving behind a past that was plagued with limitations and moving into something where you're open, like the original message we got from Spirit. Be yourself. Yeah, look at her walking on the journey, walking on the path. It's not raining, but she has an umbrella. Who cares? She's going to be her authentic true self. Be yourself. I am happy to be me. I am at peace with my imperfections, right? There is no such thing as perfection, okay? So let's not strangle ourselves with that, and let's not limit ourselves with that. All right, so really nice, beautiful yes for you, group 3. A lot of energy around you to ask you to kind of move forward, to bump you along a little bit. It's almost, they're showing me like someone kind of stuck with their feet, like glued to the floor, and someone's just trying to push them a little bit, but only the shoulders move, not the feet. They're asking you to take little steps forward, to believe in yourself that you are on target, and this is a time of success for you, however you see that for yourself, okay? You have a lot of powerful energy. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. That's powerful energy around you, group 3. Definite yes. All right, every month I give away free reading. It's at the new moon. I pull a name at random. If you're interested, please like and subscribe, and in the comments section, just write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hi, group 4. This is your choice, lapis. This says be grateful on one side and be present on the other. I love that. Good reminders for all of us, no matter what's going on in life. Okay. If you haven't listened to the intro, you might want to do that. Every reading so far, the cards have come up with cards that say the exact thing that Spirit was talking about before I pulled a single card today. So, all right, let's get started. 9 of Cups. I take what flips out if you're new. Welcome. All right, so 9 of Cups. Love that energy. 8 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Coins. 8 of Swords, 88. It's the number of abundance. 8 represents the number of self. And then bottom of the deck, 3 of Coins. Okay. So 9 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 4 of Coins, 8 of Swords, 3 of Coins, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so first of all, when we see 8s in the tarot, they're telling us that there's going to be some kind of movement, okay? There's going to be some kind of change. It's prompting us for movement and change. It might be physical change, physical movement. It might be movement of thoughts from a way of thinking to another. It might be movement of place, okay? So you've got a lot of energy here with this 8 of Swords about feeling stuck, and I just got full body chills, feeling trapped, feeling like you can't take a step forward, and that you have been concerned, abandoned, left out, left to hold the bag. Some of you have had a spouse who has either lost their job or has packed up and left, or a significant other. For some of you, you've had so many challenges in your life that you're just waiting for that next thing to happen. So you are in this loop, and it is like a loop where you can't see your way out, or you can't see your way to the opposite side, and you're feeling stuck, you're feeling trapped. So you're just waiting for that next thing to fall. So if you use the phrase, well, you know, when the other shoe drops, or, well, that's just par for the course, or, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that happens to me, or I have bad luck, or this always happens to me, or of course this happened, you know, that kind of thing. That is kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. And unfortunately, it's a lot about, we sabotage ourselves without intention. We don't want to do that, of course. We absolutely don't want to do that. But this is energy that is here, but this is what energy is surrounding you and what's a possibility for you, okay? And in the intro, before I picked a single card, I asked Spirit, what kind of energies are we dealing with? And they said it's energy of opportunities. They showed me the Fool. It's about tidying things up. It's about healing, because Chiron, the wounded healer planet, is there, and we need to heal and feel good about ourselves. We need to feel good about the opportunities. We need to see the truth of our life and change our perspective. Those were the energetic informational messages that came from Spirit before I even turned the camera on today. And this is what they're saying with that. You really can set your intention, see yourself in something that is giving you a tremendous amount of happiness and feelings of success and feelings of less worry and the greater well-being, okay? Less worry, less sadness, less disappointment, less anger, less resentment. Embodying something that makes you feel good about where you're going, what you're doing, the possibilities, the opportunities of an environment that you want to be a part of, people that you want to hang out with, a relationship that you want to be a part of, an environment where you can make a name for yourself, you can build something, you can create something, you can feel good about what you do, about the work that you do. And look at this. This is the Eight of Wands. This is Spirit moving you into this energy. This is Spirit saying, this is what's here for you now. Okay? This is what you can embody, receive, you can be a part of as soon as you let go of this energy here. All right, so let's get some clarifiers on Four of Pentacles, 4 coins, angel spirits and guides. What do we have for group? 4 angel spirits and guides, 4 of Pentacles. Six of Swords, yep. This is Spirit moving you, energy moving you towards something better. So the 4 of Coins is like, you just can't believe something good's going to happen. So you just got to hold on wherever you can. And then with that came the Strength card, right? Believing in yourself, trusting yourself, and the 10 of Pentacles, owning it, creating it, building it, loving it, being part of it. Okay. Leaving behind the 7 of Swords, which is, it's like, the thief that comes and takes everything of value to you, the person who comes away and bursts your bubble or takes away your dreams. Maybe it's parents, maybe it's a significant other, maybe it's teachers that you've been around, or just friends that are just really down, right? So this energy, the 7 and 8 of Swords, it's like, you just can't believe that this is for you. And when we can't believe it, we can't create it, okay? What else for the 8 of Swords, angel spirits and guides? Yeah, look at that, 9 of Cups. Here we go, 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups. You can have exactly what you want, what you need. The World and Judgment. This is moving beyond the limitations of the 3D. This is waking up, right? Spiritually, waking up emotionally. This is seeing life different. This is looking at yourself and saying, I am going to align myself with my higher self. I'm going to get connected to what's real. And what's real is not all, the nonsense around me, all the negative, all the naysayers. That's not real. Okay. That's this illusion of that they're creating this terrible space in this place. I'm going to move into a space where I see the cups are full. I see the movement into something I want. And from there, that's where I'm going to be able to create my reality. And that's what it's about. 35, angels of the 7 chakras, power, truth, connection. So one of the things in the intro that Spirit gave me was a reminder of us to see into the truth of who and what we are. Okay, so much of this is about balancing your energy, believing in yourself, working on the various chakras, because each of these chakras represents an energy center that actually has an effect on our physical body and our emotional body. Okay, so if we feel crummy emotionally or physically, we are out of alignment. It's because this 8 of Swords and this 4 of Coins is too much in our forefront of our everyday living. Okay, we need to manage that energy, and we need to make sure that we're making connections with those individuals here in our everyday life, as well as our guides, the divine, the cosmos, about partnerships, about commitments, the contracts we make. Okay, whether they be contracts for living life a certain way, or contracts and moving forward in partnerships in life, romantic partnerships, professional partnerships. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are they people who keep you in this Four of Pentacles and Eight of Swords energy? Or is it a group of people who are helping you move to this beautiful Nine of Cups energy? Okay, we all have conscious choices to make. We all can make conscious choices about the connections that we make, the connections we keep. Look at this. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. That's Nine of Cups. Have faith in your dreams, and you had the Nine of Cups twice. And then hold your vision. Fixed moon. Yeah, hold your vision. Don't give up. Let go of this. This person is very intent on his vision, very intent on what he wants. Okay, not willing to give up. Look at how hard and how diligent he's working, wanting everything to be just right. Angel spirits and guides, holding the vision for what he wants to create. Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Look at the shift in energy. Leaving this energy, moving into something positive. 23 is a 5. You're overcoming those things. You're overcoming those thoughts. You're leaving those connections that are limiting, leaving those connections that are keeping you from moving forward. Some of you are staying in a situation because you feel guilt and shame if you leave, and that needs to be released. Flames of wisdom, number 39. I am open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. Yeah, so I had mentioned that one of the things that Spirit said is this is a time for opening up, right? Being open, because we change our perspective. We take wisdom from things we've learned, things we've seen, things we've heard, right? And we kind of alchemize that with what it is that we want, our intention. We hold our vision. We have faith in our dreams of embodying this Nine of Cups, this 10 of Pentacles, knowing that we have changed so much. No matter where you are on your journey, you have all changed so much. It's impossible not to, okay? The way the energy is moving us into the 5D, it's impossible not to, unless your intention is to fight it. Self-worth, number 27. Self-worth comes up time and time again in the readings these days, because for us to move into a space where we remember who we are at the soul level, we connect with the heart space, we start to recognize what we're capable of. Even if we just have moments of daydreaming or glimpses of potential and possibility, it helps us every day see our self-worth. It helps us to move forward knowing that when we feel self-worth, that the things that we are trying to bring into our life, the thing that we need, the thing that we want, whether that be a physical thing or an emotional thing or anything, okay, that we're worthy of that. This is why we are here. We are not here to suffer. Okay, we are not here to be left with nothing. We are not here to move through life with regrets. We are to experience unconditional love in all of its forms, from spirit, for self, for others, from others. Is that always a reality? No, but is it something that we can all work towards to improve the way in which our life shows up? It's all about aligning the chakras. It's all about our connections. Okay, unconditional love, that's one of the foremost important connection to keep us in alignment with our heart and our soul. Strength. I am strong, independent person. Nothing can hold me down. My inner strength grows every day. Yes, look at that beautiful energy. Okay, so for you, group 4, this is a no right now, but you are definitely having the option put before you whether it's in opportunities that you hear about, information that you process, energy that you feel, emotions that you release and then embrace. We all have opportunities to move into something better, okay? But this is a no for right now. So this is a no. I have to say it that way so many times because I always want someone to know if you wanted a yes, you can shift anything you want. We have free will. But at this point, at this time, this is a no. Okay, fair enough. If you're interested, every month I give away a free reading. I pull a random name at the new moon. If you would like to be part of the contest, please put I enter in the comments section and like and subscribe to the video. As you move forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, Group 5. This is your choice. This is pyrite. It's a great stone for abundance in whatever way you really want to bring it into your life, however you see that, okay? People always think of money. That's a big part of it, improving our finances, but it's about many things, okay? All right, so hopefully you listened to the intro. I got messages from Spirit before we turned the camera on, and I shared those with you. I take what flips out. We're going to start with Tarot. King of Cups. Okay. Ace of Wands. The Star. Four of Swords. The Tower. The Nine of Wands. Okay. So Group 5. There's a big message of healing here for you in so many ways. Okay, we have Aquarian energy here with the Star. We've got the Four of Swords here, which is about resting, retreating after battle. But it's also after the battles that we deal with emotionally, physically, mentally, okay, spiritually. The Tower is here coming through saying that all of this energy that was so draining, so hurtful, so disempowering, so limiting, so actually overall to your soul. So I just heard soul fragments. So impactful on your soul that this Tower energy has to come in and change everything up. So for some of you, you've had that Tower moment. You've been having, I like to call it mini towers, because the messages that Spirit has been nudging you on about how things need to change, how you need a new beginning, how you need a new start, how you need to be inspired, how you need to inspire yourself, believe in yourself, want something more for yourself, okay, has got to shift. And for some of you, this is about, it may have been a water sign that you were dealing with. It may be that you are that water sign and you need to embody this King of Cups. So what I'm hearing is, for this group, you're very loving, very open, very nurturing, and you always get stomped on, stepped over, forgotten about, left behind. So it's about you having to step into an energy where you can still have your beautiful open heart, you can still be loyal, and you can still have good morals, and you can still be a good person, but you need to stand up for yourself. You need to be strong. You need to speak up. You need to not take any nonsense from anybody. You need to protect your energy because they're draining you, they're sucking the life out of you, and you need to focus on you, building you, rebuilding you, loving you, moving you. Just power yourself up, okay? Because when we are in situations where it's just literally having an impact on our soul, it fragments off different parts of the soul, and it can happen in the present life, it can happen in past lives, it can be an accumulative thing. But at some point, Spirit will come in and say, enough, done, over, that's it. And this is a time for healing, to recover from what's been done in the past, to recover from what you're going through right now. This is a time for healing. And with this healing, it's like the duality of the star card. She sits in the pool of consciousness and she's alchemizing the energy, alchemizing the emotions, alchemizing the experiences, right? And she's had to go through such challenging things that she's had to do deep healing. But as she pours the energy of the healing into the pool of consciousness, she receives a significant amount of blessings, because there's always growth in our consciousness. There is a shift in consciousness when this kind of energy comes through, okay? Sometimes people have to have multiple tower moments, because it's like spirit comes in, gives you a little whisper, hey, this isn't okay, you gotta make a change here. You don't listen, you keep going. Sometimes it's self-sabotage, sometimes it's, other people taking advantage, other situations. We don't listen, so then spirit really knocks on the door, hey, gotta make a change. We still don't listen. Then spirit comes in and like knocks the door over and we're underneath it. And it makes us make a change. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. Why do we have the Four of Swords here? Nine of Swords, yeah. Worry, not being in a space of this is good for you. Nothing is healing about it. Nothing is balanced about it. Nothing is empowering about it. Nothing gets you where you need to be emotionally, physically, okay, spiritually. It is sabotage. That word just keeps coming up, sabotage. Other people sabotaging you, a little bit for some of you of self-sabotage. Wise Tower here. Judgment. Yeah, you needed to have some kind of huge awakening, huge healing, huge awakening, connecting to your higher self, seeing things as they really are, moving into this empowered state. Spirit is not going to let you stay here anymore. You're too beautiful of a soul, too beautiful of a heart. You have to make this shift. You've been prompted. You've been pushed. You've been shoved. Okay? So, huge shifts for you. And this eight of Swords comes on the Nine of Wands as the bottom of the deck. This is you thinking, I don't know that I can ever get out of this. Or you have moments of, I think I can do it. It's going to be okay. And then you get sucked back in to that old energy. So this is a huge, time to make a shift. And if you're not going to do it willingly, Spirit's going to come in and do it for you. And that happened to me. And it was painful as hell. So painful. Wasn't sure I'd ever survive it. Phase entanglement 33, emotional influence. This is exactly what we were talking about. This is all about this. Okay? 33, freedom. Freedom from this. Freedom from this toxicity. Look at how you can just see they love stirring it up, right? They love causing chaos. They love creating emotional imbalance. Why? Because they're limited themselves. This is all they're capable of. So this is all that they give to you. And then you are drained by it. You get sucked in by it and you follow that pattern. So cutting cords, some of you need to actually go through a cutting cord, little ceremony, or it can just be the statement of, I'm a sovereign being. I cut all cords now. Something like that. And then look at this. Thoughts and vibrations, resonant choices, signature signals. So look at the energy. You had the Nine of Wands, the Tower, the Four of Swords, and the Star here. And it's about emotional influence and the signals, thoughts, and vibrations. So do you see how when we make shifts here, how we can have this new beginning? And the Star, like I said, it's that duality of pain and healing and recovery. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. Up from the depths, releasing difficulty. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. I love that. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. Emotions are running high, supermoon. Once again, emotional influence. This Eight of Swords, this Nine of Wands, this need for recovery, this Tower, this Nine of Swords here, that's all about emotions that are completely out of alignment, that aren't empowered, that are negative, that are toxic, that are so detrimental to us that we don't even see a way out anymore. Bottom of the deck, new moon in Gemini, communication is key. And I said 33 is about freedom, but 33 is also about communication. Right? You need to communicate with others that that's not acceptable anymore. You need to communicate with spirit and your guides that you want some assistance. And look at this. Work with the element of air to see the truth. Air, this is all about your thoughts and vibrations. And if you didn't listen to the intro, there was a section in there where we talked about reconsidering the truths in your life and then aligning yourself with your truth. Okay, so this is not your truth. This is your truth. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else? Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Right, when we get away from the emotions that are toxic, the words that are toxic, we connect with our intuition. We change our thoughts, which change our vibration, which change the signals and the choices that we send out into the universe, which gives us something that's more in alignment. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger of communication. He is the messenger angel, okay? So here we have 33, which is about freedom and communication. Here we have the Archangel of communication, okay? This is synchronistic, 22 and 23. Your thoughts create your vibration. Your vibration creates your reality, which creates how you go forward in life and the way in which life goes for you. I mean, there's really no other way to say it. So important for you to call on Archangel Gabriel. Writing down a journal, pouring out your thoughts, clearing. You need some kind of cathartic release is what I'm hearing. You have number 4, believe. You have to believe that there's more for you. And number 3, be fearless. So here we have 3 and 4 synchronicity, 22 and 23 synchronicity, 22, 33. Those are all master numbers. And you have to believe in yourself. You need to be fearless. There is a way to release and emerge from the depths. Spirit is giving you a clear message here. Couple of cards. First card is wisdom. I cherish and nurture the wisdom that life provides me. I will never stop learning and improving. Yeah, we just continue to learn from what we've experienced in the past. And we come to realize that each one of those little gems is going to help us for our next steps forward. And teamwork. My intelligence and cooperation make me an excellent team player. A shared victory is something that will be cherished. So maybe you need a little assistance. Maybe you need to work with someone. Maybe you need to partner up with someone who can kind of help you. A life coach, some kind of counselor, a mentor, someone who you can be honest with and kind of trust, how they guide you, if you will. And then the last card you have is courage. I have the strength to deal with any challenge today brings. I am courageous when others are afraid. That's again about being fearless, okay? So right now, for you, group 5, this is a no. You have some things that you really need to let go of. And it's interesting, today the community post on my page was about, it was a message or a poem from Rumi about the balance of, letting go and releasing. And this is really kind of in alignment with that. So right now, this is a no. If you wanted a yes, you know what you need to do to shift that. But at this point in time, you're looking at a no, okay? Every month I give away a free reading. They're upwards of 60 minutes. I pull a name at random at the new moon. If you're interested, please like and subscribe. And in the comment section, write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you infinite blessings and much peace. Namaste. Hi, group 6. This is your choice. This is Angel Light. Smooth on this side, rough on this side. Beautiful stone for connecting with the angels. If you really resonate with the angel, and look at the... That blew out, just as I said, if you resonate with the angels. Okay, so for some of you, that speaks to you for sure. I know it does for me. I wear angel light every day. All right, I take what flips out. Let's see what we have today. The Hermit, Virgo energy coming through. 2 of Cups. 8 of coins. Sorry about that. Dog just kicked that. All right, let's see. 5 of cups. 8 of wands. Okay, so you got an extra card here. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. Ace of swords. Okay, I love that. I love the Ace of Swords. It always makes me think of Archangel Michael, so it's perfect that we have angel light here. And as we were talking about resonating with the angels, the candle went out. Okay, a couple of things here. So the Hermit is here. This is Virgo energy. This energy is spirit pushing us, showing us, requiring us, nudging us to start to have a different perspective of how we see ourselves, how we internalize, and then how we see our inner world, okay? Because there's something in the outer world that has left us feeling a real sense of lack, okay? Really feeling either heartbroken or devastated by situations that have happened throughout our life. And we just feel down. We just feel like this life is meant to be hard, or this is a karmic debt I have to pay, or this is a painful situation that I'm having to deal with. And it could have very much to do with a relationship, in a romantic relationship, okay, that just has not given you what you need, that continually disappoints you, something you're looking to create and you just can't get there with it, okay? And what Spirit is saying is that the reason this is here is because they want you to reevaluate yourself and how you see yourself and what you do with those thoughts and feelings, because you're bringing forth the wrong energy. This card brings the energy that you send to the universe. This card brings the partner based on the way you see yourself. That energy goes out, and that's the kind of partner you get. So if you see someone in your life and you're like, oh, I love them. They're like that wounded soul, the tortured soul, the musician, the artist. There's something incredibly attractive about that. But there's also something incredibly painful about that. And so we romanticize the tortured soul and the thing that broke them and all of that. Or some of us, like, we want to be, our archetype is the healer or the martyr. We want to like bring them to the forward. We want to heal them. We want to make it better. But really that is us when we go inside, realizing it's us that we have to heal. Okay. So Spirit is saying with these 2 8s, there needs to be movement in you internally, and you need to make the effort. And this is a lot like the Hermit energy about, I'm going to put forth a tremendous amount of energy into me right now, into how I see myself. And that in turn with this Hermit is going to create this new energy supported by the divine, by the cosmos, about moving you into a different space. And that space is going to leave this 5 of Cups behind and move you into new beginnings, new opportunities, new love, new life, new experiences. Archangel Michael coming through, right? He's the protector. He's the warrior. If you resonate with Archangel Michael, call on him. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Angel spirits and guides. Clarifiers, please. What do you have for the 5 of Cups? Okay, we have the Sun. Yeah, look at that. Full recovery, full healing, beautiful. Leo energy, and then Judgment coming in. Growth and ascension, spiritual evolution, embodying the soul that you incarnated as, okay? Making the dedication to yourself to heal, to recover, to continue to move towards something that will bring you great love for self, great love of life, just a whole host of positive encounters. So regardless of what it is you're looking for, and some of you are going to kind of take a pause on relationships for a while as you go through this healing journey. You're just going to say, I'm just going to focus on me for right now. Yeah, and why? Because the Two of Cups has really turned into the Four of Cups, where you haven't been able to get what you want and need. And you're asking Spirit, you're asking the universe, give me some help. Yeah, and this is you, like I said, taking some time, maybe going it forward, like, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to get myself right. I'm going to do things that make me happy. I'm not going to allow someone else to come in with this Five of Swords, right? And have an impact on me that's detrimental. Okay, and look at that. And this is the King of Wands. So you've got the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. New inspiration, opportunities, information, sense of self, sense of life, sense of spirituality, moving forward, taking control, just fully intent on making something really beautiful out of things that have been painful in the past. Okay. Angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 6? Mental clarity, wisdom of the Magi. Number 5, overcoming. So here we had 5 of Cups. Here's the number 5. Clear intention on moving forward. Wisdom from the pain. Learning and expansion from the past. Mental clarity on steps forward, what to do, how to do it, how to create it. Okay? End of bottom of the deck. End of confusion. Many choices and uncertainty. Yeah, when we have all these things that are so disruptive, we stop believing in ourselves. We don't trust ourselves. If you're the kind of person who is like, I need to ask so-and-so, what do you think? And then that person gives you their thoughts, and then you go to someone else and say, yeah, but what about this? Well, what about that? It's because you don't see yourself as an intact, solid inner core being that you are, right? That solar plexus has taken a hit, and you need to release a lot of that old dense energy where you can find some clarity, and the confusion will subside. You'll be very clear on what to do. Top card here, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So some of you have Cancer energy coming through, and then new moon in Gemini, communication is clear. And then communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Now, when we start to listen and quiet the mind with this Hermit energy, and we embody the wisdom of the Magi, this is like the magician, right? This is having all these tools, all these learnings, all these things that are exposure, so that we can make choices going forward that are based on empowerment, divine feminine energy, about receiving, about allowing the good to come into our life, about believing in our creativity, about believing in the possibilities. And then you have number 11, triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom, joyfully learning life's lessons. And that's wisdom of the Magi. When we learn life's lessons and we don't say, I always get kicked in the teeth or kicked in the butt, or things always work out in a way that I end up, on the short end of the stick, but instead say, okay, I lost that job, but why did I lose that job? Well, I lost it because this boss was, making me feel like I was an idiot all the time, or they weren't paying me. Or why did that relationship fall apart? Well, because this person has so much inner pain, they can't get beyond it. Or you can just insert your own situation in there, right? There's always something that we gain from that. And look at that. We gain more than anything, transformation. I journey within to meet my higher self and to find true happiness. I love this card. With all of these kinds of scenarios, transformation always comes forward. It always comes forward and brings us into something that's better. It doesn't always feel like that at first, but it does always bring us into something better. Bottom of the deck, spirit guides. I open my heart to my guides and trust the wisdom they share with me. So again, we have wisdom. Wisdom, and also help with the uncertainty, okay? Call them in. They can't come unless you ask. And a sense of gratitude sets us up for new energies to come in that are giving, right? I mean, when we're grateful for things, we get more of them. When we're grateful for even the tiniest of things, that next thing is going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more obvious, okay? And then you have patience. I am a patient person who does not act rashly. I learn more about applying patience every day. Okay, so the beauty of this is as we get moved, literally like picked up and moved for some of us, metaphorically or physically, there's going to be bumps in the road, okay? Not every sign is going to be go here, go here, go here with a direct red flashing light or green flashing light. So we need to be patient in the process, and with patience, we are able to embrace what's happening at the time and truly understand, truly grasp it for the wisdom it's supposed to bring, the clarity it's supposed to bring, the healing it's supposed to bring. And from there, we then move into something where every step forward gets a little bit easier. We become less triggered. We become a little more certain. We become a little bit more confident in ourselves. Okay, so everyone needs to give themselves a little bit of a break and be patient with yourself. That's the key with the patience, okay? This is a yes group 6. If there's something that resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. It's 60 minutes long. And if you're interested, you need to put I enter in the comment section, please, and just hit like and subscribe. I pull that monthly reading at the new moon. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste.